Hello and welcome. It's Hawk Talk again, and I'm John Hawk, the Chief Operations Officer for Nevada State High School, and I have a special guest with us today. We have a 12th grader, Miss Colby Cruden, and she is going to be with us today answering questions from you, the audience. So if you have questions, I'm going to encourage you, please post them in the comment section as you're following along today. So Colby, you are a 12th grader, you're a second year 12th grader with Nevada State High School. Tell us a little bit about where you came from and what got you to Nevada State High School.
I was homeschooled before I came to Nevada State High School. I was homeschooled for 2 years. And then my brother went to Nevada State High School before I did, and he loved the program. So then I kind of just followed him in, and I love it so much. It's perfect.
So what makes it good for you? What makes it a good fit for you in Nevada State High School? Because we are a dual credit 11th and 12th grade school only, so we don't take 9th and 10th graders as a traditional high school. But what about it makes it a fit for you?
When I was homeschooled, I got to choose what time I wanted to do this certain class, and it's just kind of like in college where you can choose your schedules, which is so nice. So I'm not at school from 8 a.m. till 3 every single day. And then I have Fridays off, which is great. I love that.
Totally. I'd love Fridays off too. We're going to have to talk to the board about that. But, all right, so you said it's kind of like college, but really, we're an 11th and 12th grade program at Nevada State High School. We really are going to college. So tell me about your schedule this semester, and you were talking to me earlier about your schedule coming up. What about your schedule? What does it look like this semester, and what does it look like possibly next semester after you finalize it?
My favorite way to set up my schedule is that I have all my classes on Tuesday, Thursdays, and I have one class on Monday, Wednesday. So I have only one class on Monday, Wednesday, so I get out of school at 11 a.m. and then I'm done for the whole day. And then the next day I'm there till I get up at 11, and I'm there from 12 to 3, and then I go home, and that's it. It's amazing.
Okay, well, I know you, Colby, because you are the vice president, and congratulations,
of
the student union at Nevada State High School. And again, I'm going to encourage the audience, as you're watching this, please encourage you to type in some questions for us, for Colby herself or myself, about Nevada State High School or about Colby and maybe her schedule and what activities. But that's the one I have for you as a follow-up question is, so when you're done with the rest of your day, you just go home, and I know you're just going to go to sleep, and you're not going to wake up until the next day, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
That's my,
yeah.
no.
I say that tongue-in-cheek. What activities are you involved in?
I'm involved in the yearbook committee. I run the prom committee, and I'm vice president of our student government, NSHS. That's what I work on a lot. Obviously I finish my homework. But I love the people that I work with in prom and in NSHS and yearbook. So we're just always finding ways to make the school better with NSHS, and yeah.
So I have to tell the audience, and again, if you have any questions, post them in the comment section as you're following along, but I have to tell the audience, Colby, I've seen you at the school now for 2 years, okay? And when Colby walks through the halls here at the school, and it's like you're a rock star. You got you got a posse following you. So maybe the extracurriculars that you're involved in aren't necessarily the extracurriculars of some of your friends. So do you have friends that maybe work a job or possibly work and do some other things back at their home school? Can you tell me a little bit about some of that stuff?
I do cross country over at one of the schools that I'm zoned for.
Okay.
So I have friends that do that, and then I also have friends that go to Nevada State High School who aren't really involved in extracurricular stuff because they have jobs, but we have classes together, and we have I have an hour in between one of my classes where we all meet up and have lunch together Tuesday, Thursdays, so it's always a lot of fun.
That's great. I love it. So we've got a question from Alma. Alma, thanks for dialing in. I really appreciate it. What's your question here, Alma? Let me take a look. All right. I'm looking for Alma's question.
It's right there. Wait,
did you see it?
yeah, right there.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. So how do you, not me, I'm assuming, Alma, we're going to shoot this one out to Colby. How do you prioritize your time? That's the question from Alma.
I'm a pretty organized person. I have planners for every single class where I write down everything that's due and all the extracurricular stuff, because with prom and NSHS we have deadlines that we need to finish. So I have that written in my planner, when to get everything done, and I try to get everything done ahead of time. before time. I mean, like before the deadline, but I just make sure that I always have a planner and I stick to that pretty well.
It's funny that you say that, because having done this now, and this is our 14th year with Nevada State High School, is that sometimes that due date or deadline, and again, this is very important when students get to college, and of course this is what our school is all about, is sending students to college, is that deadline and due date doesn't necessarily mean that's when you turn it in. So you do turn things in early. Have you found it to be a good and a rewarding experience getting it done early to get it off your plate?
With Nevada State High School, I know I submitted something and I submitted it early, and then I realized that they emailed me back and were like, oh, you're missing a spot, like a little portion. So I submitted it again, and it was still within the deadline, so I didn't like mess up or anything, and so I was happy that, you know, deadline and due date, submitting it before the deadline is helpful in college, helpful in just your personal life, everything.
For sure. Absolutely. So if you have any questions, Alma, thanks for that question. If you have any questions, I'm going to encourage you, please post those in the comments section as you're following along. I have with me today a 12th grader, Colby Cruden from Nevada State High School. She's our Vice President for the Student Union of Nevada State High School. Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate you dialing in. Stephanie, if you have any questions, please type it there in the comments section. I would appreciate that. So a question for me, Colby, tell me some of your long-term goals after high school.
Well, I'm going into international business, and after that I plan to go to law school and go into international law. So that's my long-term goal. It's nice that I go to Nevada State High School, so I already have those 2 years because, you know, law school is 3 years, so I have just
a head start on
that because it's a long way to go. But I'm very thankful for having those 2 years already done.
Great. And so are you finding it more for yourself? We always claim that it's a savings for students here. You're talking about a savings of time because you do have post your bachelor's degree, you have some plans and things that you're looking at there. Are you also finding that when you're looking and researching colleges to go to for next year, are you finding that you're going to be able to transfer some of your credits to that institution that you're looking at right now?
Yeah, I think most, if not all of my credits transfer. I think, I think all of them do. I don't think I have one that doesn't. I have all my GEs pretty much out of the way.
Okay.
So I'll just be able to focus on my bachelor, which is nice, and then eventually move on into getting a JD.
So if you don't mind me asking, is it something in-state that you're looking at, a school in-state, or are you looking to go out of state?
I'm applying to out-of-state colleges, although I think I'll end up staying in-state just because saves me money before I have to go spend a lot on law school. Law school I'll probably go out of state for, though. For sure. So again, I'm with Colby Cruden. She's a 12th grader at Nevada State High School, and I'm John Hawk. I'm the Chief Operations Officer, and you're dialing into Hawk Talk. So I want to thank all of you for following along with us today. We've got a few more minutes left in the program, so I'm going to encourage you, please, if you have any questions, type them in the comment section. Type those questions in the comment section. We'll be able to answer them for you. Colby, I've got another question for you here. So after you do all of your long-term and your short-term goals, right, and you get yourself into a law degree, so are you finding out that having a family would be in the mix of what you're looking for after school? So a lot of students, they think like going to school, getting a career, that they can't have things after school. Extracurriculars after school. They can't get a relationship and build that relationship. Is that something that you're finding, or? No, I know a lot of people who have met, not even like relationship wise, they've met a lot of guys, girlfriends, boyfriends through Nevada State High School. I think in the future, obviously, a family is what I want, although I'm focused on my career first.
Good.
But yeah.
Always look to prioritize that. So if you're going to leave the audience today, and if there are any questions, please post those down in the comment section. If you could leave the audience with one thing and one reason on why you attended Nevada State High School, what would that one reason be?
There's so many good reasons. I think Nevada State High School is a good way to get ahead in life and make sure that you're prepared. It prepares you for college. It prepares you for a career. And I'm just really grateful that I ended up going to Nevada State High School.
Very cool. So I'm going to ask the audience if you have any questions for Colby or myself. I'm John Hawk, the Chief Operations Officer for Nevada State High School, and I've got Colby Cruden. She's a 12th grader here at Nevada State High School, and we're here to answer your questions today. Those students that are attending Nevada State High School, this is a very prime time. As Colby, you talked about getting your schedule together. So some of those students are looking to get their schedules together. Can you have any advice, any closing advice for those students trying to get their schedule together that may not get into a class that they want to get into?
For me, I always have, when I'm planning out my schedule, I have a piece of paper that I write down every single option that I have, where I have the class that I want to get into.
Doesn't surprise me with you.
The class that's like, okay, I'd be happy if I got into that one, it's good, but it's not my first choice. So I just have a lot of options to do. So if I don't get into the one that I want, then I get into just one that's just as good as the one that I wanted.
Very good. So I want to leave everyone that's watching today is our registration deadline for coming to us at the semester is always very important. We started November 1st. We'll end in mid-January. And our registration really depends on whether or not we can get you a college schedule. So the registration is a registration process. We're going to encourage you to go to earlycollegenv.com. Again, that's earlycollegenv.com and click on Apply Now. So we have one final question. Brianna, you snuck it in there to us at the end. Hi, Brianna. What question do you have for us? And I'm going to ask Colby, do you see?
Yes, it's right there.
Okay. Marie said, hi, Colby. Do you feel like you are prepared to go to college, or what steps have you taken to prepare yourself?
Well, I'm already pretty much in college. All my classes are at the college. I'm not in study skills anymore.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm already prepared to go to college, I guess, because I'm already in there. I love it so much. College is way better than high school, in my opinion. But I mean, I'm still in high school. You know what I'm saying?
I do understand.
The steps that I've taken to prepare myself, just really planning, honestly. My registration opened today, so I just enrolled in all my classes. And me and my friends, all of us were on our computers at 1 when it opened, and clicking the enroll button and just being on time and having everything in my calendar is with deadlines, everything is alert. So I'm just super prepared for all my deadlines and all of that going on.
That's great. Great advice, and I really appreciate it. Colby, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Again, thanks for everybody for watching Hawk Talk, and we're here today with Colby Cruden, a 12th grader at Nevada State High School. Thank you.